Chapter 7, the Structural Organization in Animals. This is video number 2. In this video, we'll be talking about connective tissues and its type. Children, what is connective tissue? It is a special type of tissue which links and supports other tissues or organs of the body that are called connective tissue. As the name itself suggests, connective means connecting the two things, linking the two things. So it links the or supports other tissues and organs. Connective tissue includes cartilage, bone, areolar tissues, adipose tissues, blood. In all the connective tissues except blood, the cells secretes fibers. Fibers of structural protein that is called collagen or elastin. These fibers are secreted by fibroblast cells. These fibers provide strength and elasticity and flexibility to the tissue. The cells also secrete modified polysaccharides which accumulate between the cell and the fibers, and it acts as matrix or the ground tissue. So within the cell, between the cell and the fibers, there is a ground tissue known as matrix. That is, these cells, that is the fibroblast cells, also secrete that, but it is a modified polysaccharide. Now let us come up to types of connective tissue. Connective tissue can be divided into three types, categorized into three types. One is loose connective tissue, another is dense connective tissue, and the third is specialized connective tissue. Let us talk about and see what is loose connective tissue. Children, from the name itself, you must be understanding loose connective tissue means that the fibers are loosely arranged in the semi-fluid ground matter. And under it comes two types of tissue, areolar tissue and adipose tissue. Talking about areolar tissue, it is generally found beneath the skin and it supports as a framework for the epithelial tissues. In the last video, we have done epithelial tissues. If you see to this diagram, you can see that there are fibroblast cells, macrophages, and mast cells. These fibroblast cells, they contain the collagen fibers. I just now told you what are fibroblast cells. They produce collagen fibers. What are macrophages? Macrophage cells helps in destruction of the foreign bodies, that is the antigen. Third, the mast cell. The mast cell releases histamine when activated. And then that causes redness on the skin or itching. And then you have to take an antihistamine. The next loose connective tissue is the adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is also located beneath the skin and it is specialized to store fats. If you can see over here, this within the cell, the fat is stored. This is the fat storage area of the adipose tissue. And thus, the cytoplasm is at the periphery. The nucleus is also at the periphery. And excess of nutrients which are not immediately used are converted into fat and stored in this tissue. Now let's come up to the next, that is dense connective tissue. Dense connective tissue, here the fibers and the fibroblast cells are compactly packed. The orientation of fibers show a regular or irregular pattern, and depending upon the orientation of the fibers, it can be classified into dense regular and dense irregular. Now let us talk about dense regular connective tissue. In dense regular connective tissue, the collagen fibers are present in rows between the fibers in a particular pattern. You can see over here, the collagen fibers are present in rows in a particular pattern. Dense regular connective tissue, you can see it in tendon and ligaments. What are tendons? The tendons are which attaches skeletal muscles to bones. And ligaments are the tissues which attaches one bone with another. Next, dense irregular connective tissue. Here you can very clearly see that these collagen fibers, they are oriented differently. They do not form any pattern. This is also present beneath the skin. Now, let us come up to specialized connective tissue. Specialized connective tissue is of three types. One is cartilage, another is bone, and the third is the blood. Now, let us take up one by one. Cartilage. What is cartilage? Children, if you just touch your nose tip or your ear pinna, that is made up of what? Cartilage. In the cartilage, the intercellular material of the cartilage is solid and pliable, and it resists compression. The cells of this tissue is known as chondrocyte. You can see these are the chondrocyte cells. These chondrocyte cells are present in a cavity known as lacunae, and this cavity, this whole cell is present within the matrix. Now talking about bones. On the other hand, bone, they have hard and non-pliable ground substance. And the ground substance is rich in calcium salts and collagen fibers. And because it is rich in calcium salts and collagen fibers, it makes the bone hard, and that gives strength to the bone. Bone supports and protects the soft tissues of the organ, and its cell is known as osteocyte. This is an osteocyte cell. These osteocyte cell, you can see, gives out projections, and these projections are known as canaliculi, and the cavity inside is known as lacunae. And the matrix is calcified. The bone marrow in some of the bones are the sites of production of bone cells, blood cells, like RBC, WBC. Talking about blood, blood is also a connective tissue. It contains what? Beta? Plasma, red blood cell, white blood cell, and blood platelets. RBC known as erythrocyte, WBC known as leukocytes, and platelets known as thrombocytes. Blood is the main circulating fluid, and we all know that it helps in transporting various substances like food, vitamins, hormones, minerals, proteins, oxygen, and it also brings back the waste material and carbon dioxide, nitrogenous waste. So in this video, we have talked about the different types of connective tissue, and you have seen the different types of connective